Welcome to Bahasa Bali, lesson 21. Like the past couple of lessons, we'll start off with another word for serious or truly. The Indonesian word would be memang in Bahasa Biasa, mula, mula. Another word that we will learn for to live or to reside is nengil. The root word is tengil, and the word we hear is nengil. So, dija nengil, dija ngoyong in Bahasa Biasa. In Bahasa Halus, ring dija melinggi, ring dija melinggi in Bahasa Halus Singgi. The word to sit in Bahasa Biasa, the root word is tegak, but you hear negak all the time, negak. So, Bahasa Halus Singgi is melinggi, melinggi. You might ask a person to come and sit down before they do anything else. Mai negak malu. In Bahasa Halus, meriki melinggi dumun. Meriki melinggi dumun. We use negak for riding in vehicles. In Indonesian, naik. In Bahasa Bali, we say in Bahasa Biasa for naik mobil, negakin mobil. Negakin mobil. In Bahasa Halus Singgi, melinggihin mobil. Melinggihin mobil. We use, negakin sepeda is obvious. Negakin motor. Motor in Bahasa Bali is sepeda motor in Indonesia. So they call a sepeda motor montor in Balinese. And the mobil, we already know it's the same. The same airplane, everything else would be the same. Although in very, very remote parts of Bali, I've heard aeroplanes referred to as kapal beten. Oh, that's a boat. Kapal beten is a boat, and kapal dur is a plane. Beten means low or lower, beneath, and dur is above. So in remote parts of Bali, I've heard planes referred to as kapal dur. Directions now. Directions in Bali are very, very different from not only the rest of Indonesia, but probably the rest of the world. They rarely use the terms right or left. They use directions. And the word for north in the south of Bali, which is the larger part of Bali, is the word for south in the north of Bali. The words for east and west are the same, but you find that the island of Bali has a row of mountains that run the length east-west across Bali. It divides Bali roughly into the north, which is the smaller part, and the south, the majority. So the word for north, and we'll stay with the south of Bali here. So if you learn to reverse the terms for north and south when you're in the north, then everything will be sweet. The word for north in Bahasa Biasa is kaja. Kaja. Bahasa Halus, kaler. Kaler. And that's the only direction that has an Halus form. The word for south, klod. Klod. East, kangin. Kangin. And west, kau. Kau. If I was to be heading north, I use the word ngajanan. Dia ngajanan. I'm going north. In Halus, dia ngaleran. For south, to go south, melodan. Melodan. to be heading east, nganginang, nganginang. To be heading west, ngauhang, ngauhang. Now in Bali, it's very important that they know the directions because they get confused. The word for confused in Balinese is paling. A Balinese person removed from his local area sometimes gets very paling if he loses a sense of direction. It can be a very serious thing amongst Balinese, actually. Now, if we want to say on the north side of somewhere, then we have a different form again. And that is, if we say we're on the north, we are to the north of Ubud, Dajan Ubud. To be on the south side of Ubud, Lod Ubud. On the east side of Ubud, Dangin Ubud. And on the west side, Dahubud. Now in the past, I used to live Dahubud. So people would ask, Dijaningil? Diangningil Dahubud? I used to reply, I live to the west of Ubud. But if something is stationary, that is, or doesn't refer to a particular place, we're not to the north of somewhere or to the south of somewhere, it is in the north, we have the word Badaja. For something that's in the south, Badalod. Something that's in the east, Badangin. And something in the west, Badao. So that should help you. The directions are very, very interesting in Bali. It makes it more unique than it already is. So, Tiang Pamit.